Thanks for joining. Today's date is July 26th. Time office का काम था, so I'm getting late every day here. So, so this is due to strenuous efforts of state government. Enrollment in pre-primary wings of government schools has witnessed an unprecedented hike, which indicated a reverse trend in education sector. भगवंत मान ने बोला है कि दाखिलों में 16.3% की बढ़ोतरी हुआ है पंजाब. Center failed to uphold Article 355 and 356 of the Constitution. Raghav Chadha had there been in a non-BJP government in Manipur, the residence rule would have been imposed weeks earlier. The Supreme Court extends interim bail granted to Aam Aadmi Party leader Satyinder Jain in money laundering case by 5 weeks. अस्वस्थता के कारण ये किया है. Aam Aadmi Party to lead nationwide protest towards party to demand PM's immediate intervention to handle deteriorated situation, continuing violence in Manipur. Already Dhanveer ने भी बोला है. Finance Department obstructing Assembly digitization project in Delhi on LG's behest. Speaker Ramnivas Goyal ने बोला है ये. By prescribing sacred standards to womanhood, the patriarchal Indian society has turned women into objects of social and communal relevance. When religious and ethnic groups confront their perceived rivals, women are made convenient targets. एक आर्टिकल है जहाँ पे मणिपुर के बारे में डिस्कशन करते हुए बोला है ये. So NHRC in over the last 2 months has issued public statement and even taken sumo cognizance of the cases related to human rights violations in several states, but not in Manipur. The Indian Prime Minister is also criticized for having maintained complete silence in Manipur situation for around 80 days. The Supreme Court has lately expressed its grief and shock over the rape and murdering of Manipur women. However, being the guardian of fundamental rights, much more is expected from the apex court. ये हुआ नहीं है. This is an article in Millennium Post. Happiness Week to celebrate 5 years of happiness curriculum in Delhi government schools. Delhi to get a 662-bed trauma center in Mangolpuri has to be completed shortly. Clean and pure water for every household. Delhi government starts water ATMs in the city. A groundbreaking project aims to ensure equitable access to clean and pure water for every household in the city. Under the pilot project, 4 RO plants have already been established and plans are underway to set up 500 additional RO plants across the city. Israel MPs have passed into a law, a highly controversial bill, despite mass protests which aim to thwart it. The law removes the power of Supreme Court to overrule government actions it considers unreasonable. India will learn from it now. Punjab Governor Banwarilal Purohit today wrote a letter to Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann and termed session being called by him to pass 4 bills are as illegal. Punjab government inked a memorandum of understanding with British Council to reverse the trend of brain drain. Memorandum of understanding to sharpen English language skills of Punjab youth to open new vistas of employment for them. Revenue Department launches online portal for embossing of documents for people's convenience. Aam Aadmi Party will on Tuesday stage protests across the country against the precarious situation in Manipur. In Delhi, the protest will be attended by top leaders of the party at Jantar Mantar. People are starving in flooded area in Ghaziabad. No relief has reached from 3 days to the people. UP government should learn from Kejriwal government how to take care of the people. आम आदमी पार्टी के बीजेपी यूपी के प्रभारी बोल रहे थे. अमृतसर में अकाली leader has been arrested with 110 grams of heroin. Bad roads and bridges in the state have become a major embarrassment for the ruling BJP government. दिल्ली वाला बधू जूवी 6 ये अभी गुजरात में हर जगह पे ये बहुत अच्छी तरह से चल रही है. गुजरात में they are using this word, this sentence a lot it seems. दिल्ली वाला बधू जूवी 6. What is that meaning, Jayesh? Any idea? दिल्ली वाला बधू जूवी 6. बधू जूवी 6. जूवी 6. मैं तुम्हें एक्चुअली मैं तुम्हें मैसेज कर देता हूँ. दिस इज एन आर्टिकल में मैंने पढ़ा था. ये गुजरात में आफ्टर द रोड्स एंड एवरीथिंग ब्रिजेस सब खराब हो गए. इवन लायंस एंड क्रोकोडाइल्स सब घूम रहे थे. तो अहमदाबाद मिरर में एक आर्टिकल में ये लोग बोल रहे हैं कि गुजरात में हर जगह पे ये बात बहुत चल रही है अभी. It seems. I sent you. Okay. Several military veterans have condemned the administration's failure to stem the violence in Manipur, which reached its 82nd day on Sunday, alleging dereliction of duty and complicity. फिर इसके बाद removing Manipur CM would be an acknowledgement of mishandling of the crisis if the BJP appoints a new CM. This may lead to calls for resignation of the Union Home Minister. Okay, banks have written off an whopping 15,31,453 crores since financial year 2012 to 2013 as per RBI data. The RBI's RTA reply to the Indian Express says that the loan write-off by banks rose to 2,09,144 crores during the fiscal ended March 2023 as against 1,74,966 crore a year ago in March 2022 and 2,02,781 crores in March 2021. Rajya Sabha MP Sanjay Singh has been suspended for the remainder of monsoon session. The suspension also has come at a time when BJP centers ordinance on control of bureaucrats in Delhi. Bail cannot be refused as an indirect punishment. The city court has said bail cannot be refused as an indirect punishment. Process of punishment an accused before he is convicted before releasing a man who has allegedly taken a bribe of rupees 12 lakh. A special judge Sunena Sharma granted bail to Rishi Raj, saying it is one of the basic principles of criminal jurisprudence that an accused is presumed to be innocent until proven guilty. मुझे तो दिख नहीं रहा है ये कहाँ पे यूज हो रहा है. आम आदमी पार्टी के हर किसी के ऊपर रिवर्स चलती है. आम आदमी पार्टी to pick candidates for all 230 assembly seats in Madhya Pradesh soon. State in charge Bhupender Singh June ने बोला है. Punjab Speaker writes to Amit Shah, seeks Manipur CM's removal, reiterating that those responsible for the horrendous act of outraging modesty of women in Manipur must be dealt with most stringently. Legal provisions and given the harshest punishment. Punjab Vidhan Sabha Speaker Kultar Singh Sandwan on Sunday urged the Union Home Minister Amit Shah to order a high-level inquiry to ensure justice to all those affected by ongoing violence in the northeastern state. Water treatment plants will not be closed in France. There will be no shortage of water in Delhi. Education Minister Harjot Singh Main said that 16.3% increase in primary 16.3% increase in pre-primary and primary admissions in government schools of Punjab is a testament of education revolution brought in by Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann. Punjab police conducted a special coordinated search operation in the Bathinda range. CASO, which was mainly focused on drug trafficking, antisocial elements and criminals, was conducted on the directions of DGP Gaurav Yadav. On the directions of CM Bhagwant Mann, various steps have been taken to keep the flood-affected areas of Punjab free from diseases. SEBI may allow companies to delist via fixed price. Taxman sends 1 lakh notices over underreported income. City gas companies snap up cheap local supply. Fertilizer sector's consumption of imported natural gas 25% rose, while that of city gas distributors have risen 40% during the June quarter as more of the cheap domestic gas was made available for driving. Directed banks to sensitivity deal with loans. Finance Minister ने बोला है tomato prices go up to rupees 200 per kg in Mumbai. No rise in consumer staple prices. Government rolls out quality norms. For nuts and bolts. Quality norms for nuts and bolts. Government on Monday said that it has issued mandatory quality norms for nuts, bolts, and fasteners to curb the import of substandard goods and boost domestic manufacturing of these products. A notification in this regard was issued by the Department of Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade. 7.4 crore ITR filed in financial year 22-2023. Finance Minister ने बोला है over 700 Myanmar nationals entered Manipur in 2 days. Government gives strict advice. अभी Manipur will be the next case for us. गवर्नमेंट का कोई गलती नहीं है. म्यांमार नेशनल्स विल बी नाउ टारगेटेड और उनके ऊपर अभी गवर्नमेंट एक्शन लेगी. दिस इज हाउ इंडिया में अभी चल रही है. अच्छा काम. दिल्ली हाई कोर्ट सीक्स रिपोर्ट ऑन फूड मेडिकल एड टू फ्लड विक्टिम्स. इट सीम्स कर्नाटका में 3 स्टूडेंट्स ऑफ उडुपी जब फ्लड हो रहा था उस समय दिल्ली हाई कोर्ट डिड नॉट टेक एक्शन बट फ्लड victims को food and medical aid because food and medical aid will be given by the Delhi government. इसलिए High Court is now sumo to action ले रही है. EPFO sets 8.15 as EPFO interest for financial year 23. Exposed and shut Panama Papers law firm outsourced its offshore deals to Kerala accountant. ED probe is started. Focus on Manipur. Top BJP leaders are in a huddle in Delhi now. With 32 births, then in Impal camp, shelter for new would-be mothers in Manipur. Facing opposition fire, BJP seizes on Gudha Red Dairy charge to gun for Gehlot. कोई कांग्रेस का कोई रेड डायरी है, उस रेड डायरी में द अमाउंट ऑफ ब्राइब दैट इज गिवन टू द फैक्शन ऑफ सचिन पायलट वो लिखा हुआ इट सीम्स. The BJP and Congress are actually taking that as one of the reasons to corner Ashok Gehlot. With drug addict switching to Godhe wale capsules, a crackdown in Punjab is happening very tantamountly now. Land allotment case, Vigilance Bureau questions Manpreet Badal. He says it is vendetta. Punjab mein center to recover rupees 469 crores from 7 electric two-wheeler makers for non-compliance with FAME 2. Center clears subsidy of rupees 3.25 crores for those who installed solar plants. MC reduces sewage cess on water bill by 5% for this fiscal year. ISRO to launch 7 Singapore satellites on July 30th. Marathwada has seen 483 suicides have been committed in the last 6 months of 2023. The first 6 months of 2023, Maharashtra's Marathwada region, including a high of 92 deaths in June itself, a total of 487 farmers have died. The number of deaths has seen a steady increasing, starting with 62 in January, 74 in February, 78 in March, 89 in April, brought a slight dip to 88 in May and 92 in June. Bid district accounted for 128 of the 483 deaths, followed by 19 in Osmanabad and 89 in Nanded, as per a report from Revenue Department covering Aurangabad. Of the 92 deaths in June, Bid led with 30, followed by Nanded in 24. Of the 483 cases, 304 were found to be eligible for ex gratia, 112 are under inquiry, while 67 have been found ineligible. Only 10 families have so far got ex gratia, which comprises a cash of rupees 30,000, 70,000 kept as fixed deposit to be claimed in future. 30,000, 70,000 के लिए farmer is committing suicide. शर्म आनी चाहिए हमें. Over 4 crore income tax returns filed for financial year 23 so far, 7% new filers this time, CBDT chief ने बोला है. ज्ञानवापी का कल क्या हुआ कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने हैज स्टेड द सर्वे ऑर्डर. उसके ठीक 1 घंटे पहले, ऑर्डर आने से 1 घंटे पहले, पता नहीं कैसे पता चलता है गवर्नमेंट बीजेपी वालों को, दे हैव एक्चुअली ASI आ गया, they have started the survey and almost they have completed it. टिल जुलाई 26 इसको शुरू किया, रोका है. अलाउज पिटिशनर्स टू मूव हाई कोर्ट. दिस इज अ शेमफुल वे. सुप्रीम कोर्ट जो कुछ भी कर रही है आजकल, दे आर आल्सो बिकमिंग लाइक दैट. इट्स एज इफ द दिल्ली ऑर्डिनेंस का केस पहले से ही बीजेपी को पता है कि ये खारिज होगा, एंड दे वर रेडी टू गेट द ऑर्डिनेंस रेडी. Instant settlement of share transactions in the works, SEBI chief बोल रहा है. Manipur violence, University of Hyderabad professor approaches Supreme Court against Impal court summons. Bengaluru student suicide, protesters demand justice for Aditya Prabhu at peaceful protest. इसके बारे में और कुछ डेटा कल सोचो भाई बताएंगे. 74 Rohingyas are held from UP for staying without valid papers, it seems. What is her name? Pratibha. Okay, somebody named Pratibha Shukla, UP की मिनिस्टर ने बोला है कि if you stop eating tomatoes, prices will come down. This is what she is telling to all the people. Please stop eating tomatoes. 7th accused is arrested in connection with parading of 2 tribal women in Manipur. Madhya Pradesh shocker. Government official swallows 5,000. He took a bribe after seeing police in the Katni. फिर इसके बाद इंडिजीनियस ट्राइबल लीडर्स फोरम ITLF, a conglomerate of recognized tribes of Chaurachandpur district in Manipur, has released a total of 14 alleged instances of crimes against Kuki Jo women during the ongoing arrests. 13 crimes हुए, अभी उनके ऊपर अरेस्ट अभी लीक नहीं हुआ वीडियो, so obviously government will not take any action on them. people, if women are getting raped or murdered, it's of no value to us. With essentials first ever goods train reached violence hit, इसका पूरी तरह से प्रोपेगेंडा चलाने की बोल रहे थे. Maharashtra landslide leaves behind 22 orphans. Indian army is short of um, okay. Sorry, misplaced. Yeah, sorry. Indian Army is short of 2,094 majors and 4,734 captains. Indian Army is short of, while the 14 lakh strong army forces are also short of 630 doctors, 73 dentists, and 701 nurses. According to the official figures, the much smaller Navy and IAF also has a shortage in ranks equivalent to major and captains. Navy has a shortage of 2,617 officers and lieutenant commander and below ranks. IAF in turn is having a shortage of 840 flight lieutenants and 881 squadron leaders. ये है इंडियन आर्मी की भी अच्छी चिट्ठा. फिर इसके बाद सुप्रीम कोर्ट refuses to stay delimitation of Assam assemblies and Lok Sabha constituencies. Mob attacks Meghalaya CM Conrad Sangma's meet with Garo outfit. Milk price. Food and bakery items too may get costlier. The hike in milk prices slated to effect on August 1st is likely to render eating out in hotels, bakery products more expensive. Hotels and bakeries have already increased their food prices, citing the rising cost of dal, rice, and vegetables. B.S. Butt, chairman of BK brand, told Times of India that bread prices will definitely shoot up. There are high chances that bakers will increase the prices of their bakery items, as milk is one of the basic ingredients in most of these products. Milk is also essential in preparing cream. Food Safety and Standards Authority of India regulations, for example, they point out the mandate is that milk bread must contain at least 6% of the milk. Yes, it's of no value. According to the sources in the hotel industry, many hotels are planning to hike the price of cup of coffee tea from rupees 12 to 15. Hotels charging a cup of tea will with rupees 15 might increase to rupees 17. Very good. In the past 5 years, Goa saw a rape or a kidnap case every 2.5 days. ये गोवा में रेप्स बढ़ रहे हैं. 2022 में the highest amount of rapes have happened in 2022. 74 rapes हुए. The highest amount of murders have happened in Goa in the last 6 years. 44 murders हुए. The highest amount of attempt to murders are also happening in Goa in the last 6 years. 34 attempt to murders हुए. Theft also the highest amount है. 547. Kidnapping highest नहीं था. 2018 में 105 kidnapping हुए थे. अभी 84 kidnapping. In Jaipur, there is just one nurse for every 86 patients at night in all the government hospitals, it seems. एक सर्वे में पता चला ये. By renewing shutdown orders every 5 days, every 5 days में shutdown order को renew कर रही है. With regards to net shutdown, Manipur government has issued an indefinite net shutdown, which the Supreme Court says is unconstitutional, but Supreme Court says it will not do anything regarding that. In the state since May 3rd, this may be resulted in hundreds of cases being swept under the carpet. Hundreds of cases have been swept under carpet, it seems, because of that. BJP corporator in Gujarat arrested for issuing anonymous letter accusing Vadodara mayor of corruption. Bharatiya Janata Party corporator of civic body in Gujarat, Vadodara city, was arrested for alleging sending an anonymous letter accusing the city mayor of corruption to local parties leaders. The city crime branch has arrested the corporator because he has sent that letter for allegedly conspiring the issuance of defamatory letter to various different people. Now a married woman from Rajasthan's Alwar goes to Pakistan to meet a Facebook friend of 4 years. That Facebook friend has said that there is no love angle here. She is going to go back to India. The woman's name is some Anju something. Her husband came to know about her Pakistan visit only on Sunday. She left home on July 20th saying that she is visiting Jaipur, but she actually went to Pakistan to meet her, whoever it is. Okay, her husband Arvind has said that appeal to the people not to make it as a Hindu-Muslim love story. 3 years ago, she has got her passport. She said that she needed to explore changes in other countries for work. She is working in a private company. These are the news I have as of now. आप में से किसी को कुछ बोलना है तो बोल सकते हैं.